Howdy y'all, and welcome back to Green River. Look at this thing. This thing is like, I don't know, I just found this. We're gonna test it out. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but it might. It's really shiny, kind of flat textures and stuff, but... And then one of the things that the guy said is that you can see through the cab. Like you can see through the back or whatever. Like back here it looks like it's solid. Then if you actually look through the truck, you can see through it. But it's not a big deal, right? As long as it works like it's supposed to, then we will love it. We'll love it. According to the description and the video I watched, this thing is supposed to have an auto load feature. Like auto load and auto unload. And it's like, it'll basically be like the bales. You know, it's not a little cheaty or really cheaty or whatever you want to call it. But we're going to try it out. We're going to see what happens. This thing will go right along with our dump truck, though. Basically the same size. I've just got to figure out the right length for cutting logs. I think, like in the video, the guy used like the Ponzi Scorpion King or whatever, which actually just looked and it's on sale. But we're going to see if this will work anyway. Let's cut down this tree since we really want it out of the way. And then we'll just kind of cut it into lengths and see if this thing will actually load it. I'm hoping you don't actually have to have the Scorpion King in order to do this. That would be a little bit down-putting, but we can get it. I mean, obviously, we can buy whatever we want. We're rich. We're millionaires. So let's see. We'll just kind of guess at the lengths and see if that works. Maybe like there. I used to step it off, but we're not going to step it off. We're just going to like guess and see if it works. I'm hoping it does. So maybe here. This would be super cool though if this thing actually works. Like if it actually just picks these logs up. Alright, let's test. Test. I don't actually know how this is supposed to work. Let's see if this start unload. Start auto load. Let's go. B. Something else I've got to do? L? No? That's right side. Right side, left side. I think that's the unload part though. I don't really know. It's not doing anything. Maybe they have to be a certain length? I've got the auto load thing turned on. Might have to do a little bit of research on this. Doesn't seem as simple as like the bales. Or it could be that it has to be cut with the Ponzi Scorpion King. I don't know, let's try cutting it like this piece in half. If all else fails, we can always just throw these in the wood splitter. In the wood, whatever. The wood chipper. Alright, start auto load. Oh, maybe it does have to be a certain length. That one's not auto loading though. B. Maybe you have to press it every time. Alright, so I think these are too long. Which I don't know how that works. Like with the sawmill, does it matter? Like the length of the logs or whatever? Maybe? I wouldn't think it would. I would assume it just matters like how much wood you actually put into it. I think it has to be... In the video, he wasn't that close to it. Okay, so it's not working the greatest. Oh, I picked up that big thing. Guess I'm confused. Maybe it just likes being selective. I need to get a non-collision mirror, or non-collision camera thing, I guess. It's just deciding to be all messy and stuff. Gonna pick up that log. Camera's in the bottom of it, though. I don't think it's gonna pick up that log. It's really annoying, truck. Alright, so it's not gonna pick up that one. We're just gonna leave it, I suppose. Yep. Getting the non-collision camera. Straps. The logs aren't moving, but the camera's freaking out anyway. And I'm not moving my mouse. Seems fine now, I guess. Stop the auto load. Alright, so we're probably gonna have to get the Ponzi and figure out what length it's supposed to be. Alright, so O. And get a non-collision camera, obviously. Maybe it's just the camera on the truck. Actually, we probably need to be like this. Alright, straps. Start unload. Ooh. Alright. Let's see. Way to start it. Am I missing something? Tell me I'm missing something else. It's got resources. Board pallet. Wood chips. Oh, there it goes. Maybe it just takes time, I guess? Huh, okay. Well, that's one way to do it. Alright, let's go to this right quick. We can empty the canola out of our combine. And then I'm gonna go eat supper. And I'll come back and we will figure out the Ponzi situation. Tell you one thing we can get right now though. Thing I need to make beehives. To deliver woodboard pallets or take little wood directly to the stall. What? You don't actually have to have the woodboard pallets? Or take little wood directly to the stall. I don't know what that means. We're gonna put it probably right here. I don't want it super close. Right there. That off, right? Go check this thing out right quick, and then I gotta go eat supper. Have a little thing. Alright, wood, products, beehives, wood empty. Okay, so basically there's no wood. Ooh. Okay, so maybe it means you could just bring the wood in here? I don't know. I'm guessing that's where the beehives come out. And you would put the wood pallets right here, maybe? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna go eat supper. I'll be back in a minute. You guys, it'll be like a second. Alright, and we are back at it. We're heading to our grain bins. I can gather my thoughts. It's very difficult taking a little break. You wouldn't think it would be. It's been a few hours, but you know, it feels like it's been forever. We got 40,900 liters of canola already, though. That's pretty fantastic. Just off that one field. That's probably totally worth it. Oh, I gotta find my pedal. Totally. Alright, so we got our sawmill going. It's actually doing some stuff. We need to get, I suppose we need to get a Scorpion King. Or a Scorpion, or whatever it's called. It would make it a lot easier, I think. Yeah, a Scorpion King. Ooh. Go Trax. Trax is so much cooler. Alright, hopefully that's like the last big vehicle we need to buy. We got that. We got a way to get wood chips. We need to start planting trees at some point, but that's like down the road a ways, I think. But we'll start getting logs in, and then we need to get some kind of loader. Maybe it's skid steer. Well, I don't know if a skid steer would work at the sawmill, though. I'm trying to think of something I can use to, to pick up the pallets of boards or whatever. I don't really know what the best thing would be. Pick up pallets. I think I like the skid steers, but I don't know that they would. We'll have to check. They may not even work. Because we got to be able to pick them up and put them like over on the one place or whatever. We'll just have to look. We're still learning. It's a very steep learning curve, it seems like. There's a lot of stuff I don't know. I'm trying to do all this in, like, I guess we'll call it a second recording, because the first recording just didn't work out very well. I ended up trying to put diesel fuel in the sawmill, which I assume that's what it would take. I mean, you would think that, well, it's a sawmill, you know, it takes, you know, it says fuels, you know, it might take actual fuels, but no, apparently it doesn't. It takes wood chips. But we know that now. You know. We know now. And then logs. What was the deal with this? That's where the bees come out. Okay, so wood, beehive. That's all it is? Just put the wood down probably right here. Goes... Oh, loading zone. So I'm guessing... I feel like I don't know if you could put... I don't know if a skid steer would be able to put the pallet up here. You know? I'm just not sure. How's this thing going? Still 23.9 or 25,000 liters of logs or whatever you want to call it. Then we got wood chips coming out, which we also need a bucket for whatever it is. Alright, so let's see. I'm assuming a telehandler would be the best. So we don't really have much of a choice. We don't want a wheel loader, that'd be way too big. Well, it comes with pallet forks. I don't know. I guess we could get another wheel loader. There's extended pallet forks, but I don't think that's what we need. I think we need the standard pallet forks. Right? I think. And then, because I'm kind of debating. Telehandler would be good, but I also need to be able to pick up the wood chips. That's 4,500 liters. This bucket holds 6,000 liters, so not that big of a difference. Just go with the telehandler. 112,000. 108. Yeah, okay. We don't need the wheel loader, so we'll just go with the telehandler. And then pallet fork. And a bucket. I'll have to come back for the bucket, probably. I need to go up and take that, the fertilizer spreader off of the, that tractor so it would stop showing up in my deal. Alright, let's get her. Let's get her. We need signs. Like, we had a sign there, like, you know, equipment crossing or something like that. I don't know. Let's go and put the forks in there. I think it tells you, once you put the forks in, I think it tells you how much is in there. The forks even gonna fit in there? Okay, so it's 1,000 liters. Oop. Is it gonna work? Let's just go ahead and pick it up, see what happens. Okay, so it just started a new one. What happens if we just put this down over here? Oh, I didn't have to put it down at all. Alright, so what happens now? Would I have to actually do something? It says the wood is empty. I'm confused. Info wood empty. There's boards there. Oh, are you working? You don't look like you're working. Actually, didn't even see him before. That's kind of scary. Oh, okay, it's working. Oh, he is actually doing something. That's a little creepy the way he floats, but, you know, it'll work out. There's a beehive at 2%. Does that mean when it reaches 100%, I'll have a beehive? Oh, that is so cool. Alright, what are you gonna do now? Something cool? Oh, this is so cool, man. Alright, what do you do? What's up, buddy? Okay. Oh, it's a beehive, yeah. Okay. And then... And then that's it. Since there's one, let's go ahead and put down, what is it? The first thing. Beehouse that produces honey. To get the production started, deliver beehives from the slow shriner. Alright. Then just put it right there. Alright, so what happens if we pick this up and we take it over here? What happens then? No? Alright, ooh, okay. I wonder how many fit in here then? What is that? Honey? Am I totally breaking stuff? Why would you not go up there? Why do you hate me? Whoa. I don't know what's up with that. We'll just put that back there. Ooh, okay. And then there's also a place to sell it, right? Slow sell. Slow bee coal produces honey milk. To get the production started, deliver honey from slow bee house and milk. Oh, okay. So maybe we should have put our bee house somewhere else. Or maybe we could put the slow bee milk thingamabobber right over there somewhere. Where's my... There it is. There's like so much learning to do. I feel like we're gonna have this whole field like covered in beehives though. Maybe we should have a skid steer. It might work a little better than a telehandler. We could turn a little tighter and stuff. Especially if we gotta put the beehives like close together. Then we could put them really close together and the skid steer would just like go crazy with it, man. Man, you seem to empty really slow. You know that? What do you guys think? I think it's pretty neat. It's gonna take some getting used to, but I think it'll work out. This combine will ever get there. There it goes. Alright. That. This thing. Okay, so the other thing we need is, what did I say? The slow bee coal. Oh, we don't have cows though. So we can't do that. Okay, so we can sell honey to this, and then buy cows, and then go from there. There's another thing I downloaded too, but I don't think it's working. I downloaded these, but I don't think they work. If they do, then I don't know how they work, because I've tried filling them up from, you know, several different trailers, and they just don't do anything. If those work, then let me know. What are you at? 958. Okay, I can see it right there. I've got 2? How do I have 2? 3? Is this how it's supposed to be? Like you're supposed to pick it up by hand and carry it over here, I guess? there a limit to how many beehives you can have in here? Beehive 5? Huh. Okay, I'm super confused as how this works. Wood. Why is this here? Did they like model this after a greenhouse, I guess? Kind of looks like what they did, because this is where you put manure and this is where you put water. I think they modeled this like use a greenhouse to model this. I don't understand why this... Oh, okay, now it says 0. Alright, so... how many beehives will go in there? It says there's 6? 6 feeder resources. There's 6 beehives. That's pretty crazy. Okay. So it's at 1% filled on the honey, so we've got a long time. I'm guessing you put a whole bunch of hives into one thing, in one hive body or whatever you call it. Alright, so we need to get wood chips, I guess. Let's put the forks down over there by the pallet of wood. And then we will get a bucket, I guess, and scoop up some of the things. I wonder if that pallet moves. Like, does that pallet move when it's full, maybe? Oops. Alright, here we go. Yeah, now I'm really debating on whether we actually need a skid steer. We might actually have both. I mean, that's a possibility, right? We could just have both. We could have a telehandler for moving the pallets of wood, and then we can have a skid steer for moving the pallets of honey. That combine is not liking that curve over there. Tell you what you could almost do, if it didn't get in the way, is you could set up a conveyor system that would pick up these wood chips. Does that work? It works visually. I don't think it's actually working though. 1040. No, it's not actually working. And I was hoping that would actually work. That would be fascinating. You could actually just put the bucket there. Alright, so there's like nothing there. We probably need to leave that for a while. Alright, so let's leave this alone for a little while. See how this is doing. Not very well because the combine thinks it's done. Alright, come on, combine. Since you think you're finished. This is why I like to square up my fields. Because it's so frustrating whenever the machinery thinks it's done and it's actually not. I wasn't even paying attention, I guess, to find, see that it thought it was done when it wasn't. Maybe now it'll actually finish. We need to unhook that. That's very annoying. The bales. You gonna mess up and not want to go anywhere? You're gonna think you're finished. You all think you're finished for some weird reason. Like a line of crop right there. Can I get you to do it? No, you're not gonna do it. I need you to finish it, though. Guess I'll finish it. Combine. Turn your beacon off. Super frustrating, man. Having to actually do work. This isn't Farming Simulator. This is Farming Manager Simulator thingamabobber. I'm supposed to be going to get logs right now. Alright, now we're actually going to get logs. If it'll stop freezing up on me. Alright, so turn on the harvester. Cut length. What's 7? This button 7? No. What? Oh, why? Why did it say 7? What's it go up to? I'm assuming 15 meters is probably too long. Maybe we'll go 10 meters? I'm guessing I have a mod installed or something that lets it do that. Unless they've adjusted it, but I don't think they've adjusted it. I know a while back I was like looking at a thing. I think I was looking at a mod, and I think it was something about being able to like make longer logs on the Scorpion King. But I think what we'll do is we're gonna run down here as slowly as we possibly can. We're gonna cut some trees down and see what the lengths turn out to be. We really need to bring the truck down here first, probably, or at least have it down here, so when we cut the log, we can actually see the length and whether it loads before we cut anything else. What's this look like? It's not quite as loud in here. So that's always good. What's 1,000? Nothing, it's just a number. Not a big deal. Oop. Forgot about that. Alright, let's go and cut down this tree. We'll just start clearing out the front here. What's the controls? Isn't there a button for cutting it? Oh, cut, yeah. X. Look at that, fill it perfectly. Alright, so what we need to do, get this and bring it up there. Oh, I forgot to get the no collision camera for this thing. I guess once we get logs on it, we'll just have to drive in first person. I think we can do that. What's it look like? Oh, that's not too bad. Not terrible. Maxed out at 51 miles per hour. That's kind of terrible. Alright, there we go. Not so terrible when you're trying to like not ramp it through the woods, I guess. That's not an angle I want. Alright, so let's see what 10 meters looks like if you cut it with a ponce. We can turn you off. Alright, so it's set at 10 meters. Way too long. Okay, so about half that. About 5 meters. That's probably more like it. That's fairly short, but as long as this truck will load it, then we're good. Oh, I probably should have checked that, huh? Really? Little bitty bit. Alright, let's see if it'll load it. And then it is B. I might have to cut this one in half. See if this works. So 5 meters. 5 meters seems like a good length. Right? That's not too bad. Oh yeah, check it, man. So we just need to cut like a whole bunch of logs in. We're gonna have just tons and tons of beehives before you know it, man. Beehives everywhere. We could sell some logs, but that would just... I think that would defeat the purpose. Maybe we need to up it to 6 meters, trying to get rid of that little bit in the end there. But I guess as long as the truck loads it, it's not too bad. What is it? Why? Go 6 meters instead of 5. Might be a little upsetting if it just doesn't load it, but if we can get rid of that little bit at the top. It didn't get rid of it. Alright, so change it back to 5 meters. Stop messing with it. I don't know why I always insist on messing with it. What do you think, like 5 trees probably fit in that, oh, come on now. Think 5 trees will fit in that truck? I don't really know. Okay, so a little bit at the top disappeared that time. Alright, let's cut down the tree right behind the loader right there. And then we need to bring a stump grinder. I think when we go deliver this section of logs, I think we need to bring a stump grinder. Gonna fall on the loader. That's not too bad. I think we can handle that. Series 200C M82 edit number 1 is slipping. Are you slipping? Oh. Why are you like all weird? Oh, you're like full. Yeah, buddy. Alright, we'll leave you to it. I don't need to be your babysitter. Oh, this truck is going to be so frustrating. Maybe if we do it from the top here, it'll work out. What is it, B? That was B, wasn't it? Yeah, it is B. Why are you not loading those logs, butter? Awesome truck. Come on. I'm like tapping B. Oh, come on now. It's not exactly a perfect system. Maybe it works better if they're on the left side. I doubt it, but it's worth a try. As long as the camera lets me. And they must have the camera of this thing, like, just right down in the bumper. My steering wheel actually vibrated right there. Maybe it does have to be on the left side. Huh. Seems to work, I guess. Or not. Yep, it's a left side thing. Maybe that was the issue with this log. I'm pretty sure this thing was on the left side. Or the right side, I mean. Nope, it just doesn't like that log for some reason. Alright, that's probably good enough. What is it, L? And then C. You wouldn't get there without wrecking our truck with it because of that log sticking off the side. This episode might be a little long since it's cut in twos, but we'll deliver this and then we'll call it a day. Deliver our load of logs. Sticking in there. Come on now. I got an emergency delivery. Oh wait, it's on the other side, isn't it? Oops, wrong button. Alright, I promise I'll get no collision camera on the next go. Promise. Well, I promise, but I might forget. But we'll get it sometime. Alright, so L for straps. O. And then start unload. There are actually too many logs in the thing. Huh. There's actually too many logs. That's interesting. Alright, so the board pallets. This says 0 of 2 pieces. I'm guessing that means that once this is full, it'll move it over here and start me another pallet. So the wood chips. We got 29,000 liters of fuel wood chips. We're actually doing really good. We should maybe actually... We could set up another sawmill, I suppose. I don't know. They are $200,000 a piece, though. So we might just have to, like, go off and do other stuff and then just kind of wait for this to do its thing. How many do we have over here? Oh, it's actually building a beehive. If I just leave it there, will it actually build, like, a full beehive? That's probably a thing. What are you up to? 5%. Okay. So that's probably good enough for today. I know I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't take a screenshot at all of anything. Maybe. So screenshot. Like that. It's probably for at last episode too, but you guys will know that. And then like so. Alright. Anyway. Thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you had lots and lots of fun with the Butcher Man. Come back see me tomorrow, guys. Yeah, later.